he's going to see it's probably a lot more than what he did in the past. But, he's going to have to be able to do something with it in order to get it and keep getting it. So, but he's going to get the opportunity just based on how hard he runs the floor and where he decides to sit down and post up. And if he does a good job at doing that, and Mike Guards don't get him the ball, I'll talk to Guards about it, because you got to reward big fellas for doing that. And that's why, I'm constantly up telling Powell to run. Powell run, because if he runs and he sits down in that paint, he's going to get opportunities.
Coach, this is one of those matchups where obviously they want to play a different way.
Right.
And what's the best way to try to assert your will and not get into what they want to do?
Play our game. And I'm not a guy that likes to chase matchups. Even to the extent of, hey, if we're getting our behind kicked a little bit, I may still go with what I think is right for our team as opposed to chasing, because they play small, they jump it up, they like to get up and down, they like to score and play a fast game. And we have Kobe, and we're a team that uses our size and length and all that other stuff. But I think we could play a fast-paced game to a certain degree, but we're more an opportunistic fast-break team than a team that really gets out to try to score and put pressure on their opponents.
And they haven't been playing Moscow many minutes, so they'll have Harrington at the forward. Is that the situation where you want to try to make pay for that, or just putting Gasol on the block more?
You hope so. But again, it's one of those things that Harrington is a wily veteran, and who knows how he matches up against Gasol or any of our bigs. But if there is an opportunity with Harrington on Gasol, yeah, I'd definitely try to post Gasol. I think anytime Powell has a guy that's smaller on him, then we should give him an opportunity.
What does McRoberts' move back to the bench, do you think, do for that unit? And also, do you plan on keeping a four-man big rotation?
Before the season, if you would have asked me, I would have told you I was going to have a three-man rotation for those two spots. But both Troy and Josh have played well for us, and they've given us something in different areas. And so I may try to play all four guys if I can. But it's hard because, you talk about 96 minutes. And I'd love to play Powell and Andrew right around the 34-minute mark. And so right there, that eats up, 68 minutes. And so there's, I'm not good at math. What's that, 28?
28.
28. So that's not a whole heck of a lot of minutes, So we'll have to see.
But ideally, you wouldn't want to send either Josh or Troy really to the bench permanently. I mean,
correct. If I can get them both playing and get them both playing an equal amount of minutes, then that'd be good.
With just the circumstances with Andrew missing the first 4 games and Troy and Josh being able to get some increased run out of that, was there anything that they showed you that may not have been possible otherwise?
Yeah, because there's a possibility that I might have just gone to 3 bigs in that rotation, and if I did do that, then they wouldn't have got the amount of playing time to get to the flow of the game or anything like that. But they both have shown that they're both tough. They both rebound very well. They both bring a different type of presence offensively, and then defensively they bring a different type of presence too. So they're two very good pieces to have on this team.
Does what you want from Josh change in any way once he moves to that second unit in terms of role? Or
he's here because of what you guys have seen, and being in the East with my time, and not only that, I knew Josh when he was in high school. My kids were actually going to be going to the same high school he was at when I was in Indiana, so I watched him play with him in high school. And he can make a lot of money in this league doing what he's doing.
He was saying to us, he was having a good time. He was saying, I was asking him about, if any fans or teammates had given him nicknames and all that. And he said, just leave it to us to come up with. Do you have any that come to mind for him?
I don't know why, but you remember that show called The White Shadow?
Yeah.
with his high socks. It just came to mind. I mean, he's like the White Shadow because you know, you think he's Dr. J, but he doesn't look like Dr. J, and so he's kind of old school, and the only old school guy I really know that's kind of famous is the White Shadow. So with those high socks, so to me that's
Is it specifically White Shadow, or do you go Salami or Goldstein? Do you get that specific?
no, yeah, anything from back in that time and that era.
I think he's got a bit more of a salami game.
He might.
It's kind of messy.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad. I don't know if he'd take to the nickname Salami.
Probably not.
So,
Probably not.
yeah.